Breaking news. Alleged Southeast killings. Nigerians. Assri Dokubo finally lands in trouble. Welcome back to Prosecute Channels TV. If you're just joining us, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. A correlation of the Southeast democracy, human rights, security and safety, civil societies, CSOs, under the aegis of correlation of the defense of Southeast citizens and properties, have tasked the federal government to set up a panel of inquiry to investigate the actual activities and level of involvement of the Royal Switch Service, a private military company in the Southeast, with a view to identifying and determining a cost of lives and properties lost. The Royal Switch Service is a private security company owned by Assri Dokubo. The correlation and amalgam of over 40 advocacy organizations, both in outside Nigeria, stated there is need to investigate and inform who engaged Assri Dokubo, why and for what purposes. Based on the comments of the Nigerian army distancing themselves from Assri Dokubo's claim in recent times, the CSOs demanded that the panel be set up to uncover the extent of damage and casualties of Assri Dokubo's private army's operation in the Southeast. Finally, if found culpable, we demand that Assri Dokubo be made to face the full wrath of the law. We strongly believe that this would be the journey towards genuine healing, reconciliation, and rehabilitation of those that have lost persons, properties, and means of livelihood as a result of Assri Dokubo's engagement in the Southeast, the group stated. The correlation requested the President Bola Tinubu's led administration to make categorical statements on the false flag operations in the Southeast, which is intended to put the region in chaos, as we have now resolved to employ all measures within the frames of the law to put a stop to it. The demands of the correlation of CSOs were contained in a letter dated October 12 and addressed to Malam Ribadu, the National Security Advisor, Lieutenant General Lagbaja, the Chief of Army Staff, Kayode, Inspector General of Police, Force, Dr. Tunji Ojo, the Minister of Interior, and Chief Latif San, the Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation. The letter cited by our correspondent on Saturday was endorsed on the behalf of the Southeast Correlation of CSOs by Okoro Chinedum, Benedict, Uchegbo, and Emeke, the Inter-Society. We write to request the federal government to constitute a panel of inquiry into Assri Dokubo's Royal Switch Service. It's a private military company, which he claims has the express imprimatur of the presidency and was officially engaged by the federal government for covert operations in the Southeast, especially in Abia, Anambra, Imo, Enugu, and Ebonyi states, the group stated. The correlation submitted that Assri Dokubo's Royal Switch Service does not have the approval to operate under the Private Guide Companies Act of 1986 and the Private Guide Companies Regulations of 1918, wherein Section 1, the states he made of licensing and operation for private guide companies. Similarly, Section 35 and 36 designate the Minister of Interior or an officer authorized by him to act as a licensing authority to any such company the group posited. More so, the CSO stated that Assri's Royal Switch Company has no presidential approval to operate in Nigeria, insisting that the militant company, going by the extant laws of the federal government, never met the constitutional conditions and approvals. Therefore, it is an illegal gun-running outfit designed for the execution of the people of the Southeast. Indecently, in a viral video taken from one of his numerous media appearances, Assri was specific that his men had carried out security combat duties naturally reserved for the Nigerian military in the Southeast. We have diligently carried out extensive investigations on some of his outbursts, wherein he vainly boasted of how he killed citizens of the Southeast during his illegal operations in the region. His comments were similar to the white incitements often exhibited by wanton boys in high tones and under some influence when advertising their destructive and destabilizing tendencies. Impunity, while boasting of his exploits and conquests, Assri employed a quite derogatory, demeaning, and incendiary remarks in describing the people of the Southeast and bragged about how he killed them during his illegal engagements in the Southeast, the CSO said. The correlation frowned at the way and the manner President Bola Tinubu and the Nigerian army have hurriedly distanced themselves from Assri Dokubo without making it a point of duty to apprehend him and make him face the law. We recount with pains and reckless of utterances of Assri Dokubo each time he talks about Indigo. We dare to say that Assri must be made to fix the law, and the correlation demanded. The letter was also copied to President and the Commander-in-Chief, Nigeria Armed Forces, the National Council of State, the Directorate of Military Intelligence, the Director General State Security Service, the Director General National Intelligence Agency, the Minister of Defense, the American Embassy, Abuja, the British Embassy, Abuja, the European Union Commission, Abuja, and the United Nations Office, Abuja. So guys, what's your take on this? Let's hear from you. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not. Thank you.